Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I will demonstrate how to determine the liquid limit of a soil sample using the cone penetrometer method. First, I prepare a representative soil sample that will be passed through 425 micrometer sieve. As you can see here, so after a sample is ready, we can now start our procedure. This is our sample. The tools we use here, we have the spatulas that will help us in mixing, and also we have the cone penetrometer curve, this one. That curve will be used on shrinkage but not in liquid limit for now. So we have the cone penetrometer, then we have the base plate, glass base plate. So we pour our sample on the base plate and then we add distilled water gradually and start mixing. So these are sample and the distilled water. So we start mix slowly by slowly, but we make sure we mix thoroughly until we have that smooth uniform paste. So we add little by little, make sure the paste is homogeneous. So when we obtain a homogeneous paste, we fill the cone penetrometer cup with the prepared soil paste, ensuring there are no air pockets. So we tap on the firm ground and we remove all the air voids. We fill again, then we tap until there are no air voids. Then we level using the spatula. Then we lower the cone until its tip touches the surface of the soil. Release it and allow it to penetrate on its own weight for 5 seconds. And record at 16 millimeter. Then we remove the sample from that cup. Then we add some water. Then mix again. We fill now the cup again after we obtain a homogeneous paste again. We repeat the same thing for the next point. We record the depth of penetration again shown on the scale. We repeat the same procedure until we have 4 points now. The first point was 16.1, then the second was 18, that 20 millimeter. Then you are going to the fourth, which is 22. At each penetration, we take a portion of soil sample that will be used to determine the liquid limit. We determine the liquid limit by finding the water content that correspond to 20 millimeter cone penetration. Since not every test that gives exactly 20 millimeter, we test several water contents, plot the results, and read the water content at 20 millimeter penetration. That value is the liquid limit. So that's our last point at 22 millimeter penetration. After we are done, now this is our wet sample. We put it in the oven at 105 degrees Celsius. Then it stays there for 24 hours. Then we come in with the dry weight after that. So in our next video, you'll be able to see how we get the difference of the dry and the wet sample, and how we are able to determine the liquid limit. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.